Most of us start every day with good intentions, and then everyday life can get in the way.
Maybe next time.
Especially when it comes to getting enough exercise. By the time you get ready for work, get the kids ready for school, get the kids to school, get yourself to work, run some errands after work, make dinner, and get ready to do it all over again. When are you supposed to find time for a workout or even a walk? What if you could take care of your daily responsibilities and get the exercise you need to stay healthy all at the same time? Experts say with more opportunities to walk, bike, or take public transportation, exercise would become part of our daily routine, lowering obesity rates, cutting healthcare costs, and giving ourselves and our children a chance to lead longer, healthier lives. It's not impossible, but it will take good planning to make active living part of our everyday lives. Learn more at planning.org. That's planning.org. A message from this station and the American Planning Association.
Hi, I'm Marcus Scribner. The way we treat animals affects all of us. Cruel treatment of animals led to the pandemic crisis, killing 1 million people. And environmental destruction, pollution, and poaching have made our world a poorer place. To fight back, American Humane created a 10-point plan to do better by our animal friends. Visit AmericanHumane.org today and sign our new deal for animals to make a kinder and healthier world for all of us.
Regional World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth.
Must be the reason why I'm king of my castle. Must be the reason why I'm free in my trapped soul. Must be the reason why I'm king of my castle. Must be a reason why I'm making examples of you. No. Must be a reason why I'm king of my castle. Why I'm king of. Must be the reason why I'm king of my castle. Must be the reason why I'm free in my trapped soul. Must be the reason why I'm king of my castle. Must be the reason why I'm free in my trapped soul. Must be the reason why I'm king of my castle. Must be the reason why I'm free in my trapped soul. Must be the reason why I'm king of my castle. Must be a reason why I'm making examples of you. Must be the reason why I'm king of my castle.
My heart is ringing and I'm singing this song for you. My heart is ringing and I'm singing this song for you. My heart is ringing and I'm singing this song for you. I search from town to town, but I can't find my boo. I got so desperate that I sent a rocket to the moon. In New York City, someone said they saw you singing the blues, but it was a man from nowhere land that looked like you. I will keep searching on. This feeling's much too strong. My heart is ringing and I'm singing this song for you.
Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on.
Can I say I don't need you no more? I wrote to you a dear John letter. I thought that it would be better, but it seems you didn't understand. You're still thinking that you are my man. You keep coming in and out of my life. I just can't understand why you keep coming in and out of my life. You keep coming in and out of my life. I just can't understand why you keep coming in and out of my life. I was thinking about the times we had. Some were good, but most were bad. You said you loved me oh so much, and your lips quivered from my slightest touch. You keep coming in and out of my life. I just can't understand why you keep coming in and out of my life. You keep coming in and out of my life. I just can't understand why you keep coming in and out of my life. You go away and come back again. I thought that you were my only friend. Now I know that my love was blind. Deep down I thought you were all mine. You keep coming in and out of my life. I just can't understand why you keep coming in and out of my life. You keep coming in and out of my life. I just can't understand why you keep coming in and out of my life. No more, I can take it no more. You keep coming in and out of my life, bringing pain and strife. No, 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 no more. No, 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 no,
Check this out.
It's your birthday. I know you can hear me. I know you can hear me. I know you can feel me. God, please make these better. I know you can hear me. I know you can feel me. I can't. Last night, I couldn't even get an answer. Tried to call, but my pride wouldn't let me die. And I'm sitting here with this blank expression. And the way I feel, I wanna curl up like a child.
If I told you once, I told you twice. You can see it in my eyes. I'm all cried out with nothing to say. If I told you once, I told you twice. You can see it in my eyes. If I told you once, I told you twice. You can see it in my eyes. If I told you once, I told you twice.
chérie n'est pas fait. Dites-moi.
Je t'aime, mi amore, many bad fie, e nelle arabilità, too much. Je t'aime, mi amore, many bad fie, e nelle arabilità, too much. Yeah, too much. E nelle arabilità, too much. Yeah, too much. E nelle arabilità, too much.
Muito tem fé, sim, muito tem fé. Não tá bem, mas sem medo de confiar. Não era mais visões. Olhar de nós criança, tá toda na brilha de inocência. E na mente esvitalhada, temporal talvez também não.
Je t'aime, mi amore, many bad fie, e nelle arabilità, too much. Je t'aime, mi amore, many bad fie, e nelle arabilità, too much. Yeah, too much. 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 E nelle arabilità, too much. Je t'aime, mi amore, many bad fie, e nelle arabilità, too much. Je t'aime, mi amore, many bad fie, e nelle arabilità, too much. Yeah, too much. E nelle arabilità, too much. Yeah, too much. E nelle arabilità, too much.
Muito tem fé, sim, muito tem fé. Não tá bem, mas sem medo de confiar. Não era mais visões. Olhar de nós criança,
I feel so good. Don't bring me down. Bring me down, bring me down, bring me down, bring me down. I feel so good. Don't bring me down. Bring me down, bring me down, bring me down, bring me down. I feel so good. Don't bring me down. Bring me down, bring me down, bring me down,
Most of us start every day with good intentions, and then everyday life can get in the way.
Maybe next time.
Especially when it comes to getting enough exercise. By the time you get ready for work, get the kids ready for school, get the kids to school, get yourself to work, run some errands after work, make dinner, and get ready to do it all over again. When are you supposed to find time for a workout or even a walk? What if you could take care of your daily responsibilities and get the exercise you need to stay healthy all at the same time? Experts say with more opportunities to walk, bike, or take public transportation, exercise would become part of our daily routine, lowering obesity rates, cutting healthcare costs, and giving ourselves and our children a chance to lead longer, healthier lives. It's not impossible, but it will take good planning to make active living part of our everyday lives. Learn more at planning.org. That's planning.org. A message from this station and the American Planning Association.
My name is Lola Silvestri, and I'm going to be 95 this year. I was very independent. I fell, and I had to have Meals on Wheels. America, let's do lunch.
1 in 6 seniors faces the threat of hunger, and millions more live in isolation. Drop off a hot meal and say a quick hello. Volunteer for Meals on Wheels by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org. This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
Regional World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to DaBooth312, broadcast now WIIT 88.9 FM Chicago and WOUI, DaBoothRadio.com. Hopefully you guys are doing all right today. Definitely got a packed house in the studio today. We have a great show lined up for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our new residence mix. Yeah. Gabe G. Just threw it out on 1 and 2.
Great job, Gabe.
So we're so happy to welcome a couple of our new members. We have Gabe G and Mr. Bobby, who we've added to the lineup. And we may be having more. Just stick around for that one. All right, guys. So hopefully you guys are doing well. I appreciate all of you that are tuning in on our, I'm going to use Ron's word right here, plethora. Great word. Right. A plethora of our social media sites. You guys can watch us pretty much from anywhere right now. Also, you can check us out on, as I said earlier, DaBoothRadio.com, or if you're in the Chicagoland area, 88.9 FM in Chicago. Also, don't forget, you guys can check us out on all of our podcasts. So after the show is finalized and recorded, we do put them up on our podcast. So check us out on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple, and the million the list goes more on. Other sites. Yeah, we're pretty much all over the place. So we're actually happy to do that. And we're happy to bring it to you guys. So definitely going to let you know what's going on because, again, like I said, we have a packed house and we have a lot to tell you. So, Ron Tinsley, what's going on, brother?
Well, even though I'm doing good, but even though we're all over the place, we need you to get us into the right places, and that's the places of the ears of those that love house music, that love this music that we love to do each and every Sunday for you all. It is part of our lives, and we like to bring it to you each and every week. So please share, get the word out, share the links to whatever social media site that you're actually listening to us on to your friends and tell them, hey, this is the place to be every Sunday. So what do we got going on coming up this week? Well, this week I have a good return guest. I have a great return guest for the Red Lab, but the one and only, there's only one, T-Lee the DJ will be back on the Red Lab this coming Friday. And I have new news to announce as well. The Red Lab crew, now there's a crew now. if you haven't noticed, it went from just Rose and I, and then there's other entities that have been a part. But now I'm gonna also like to welcome our guest who's here today. We'll be talking with him in a little bit. HouseHeadSpeakz is now officially a part of the Red Lab crew. Right. And he and I will be hosting Friday night to welcome T-Lee the DJ to the Red Lab this Friday. Rose is still on the show, so y'all be like, what happened to Rose?
She's going nowhere.
She ain't going nowhere, y'all. But she's going to be working the effects for HouseHeadSpeakz and I and Tilly.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
Yes.
running the headquarters and everything. So so tune in. It's going to be a new edition. We already have our other guest that was here about a week ago. C. Marie is part of the Red Lab crew. If you don't remember her, she's the documentress who is doing the documentary of the female DJs. Rose Red is one of those DJs, as well as my daughter, DJ Mon.
She's great.
And a few others. She is awesome. So
happy to have her.
So if you've been missing the Red Lab and the Red Garden, as you all should know, I've said it many a times on the radio. I am not on Facebook right now because Facebook kicked the brother off. Brother trying to get back on. So please petition Metra. No, don't do Metro. Tell them to lower their rates because it's way too expensive to get on that damn train.
No.
So lower your rates, Metro. But y'all can write Metro and say lower your rates and tell Ron Tinsley.
But they can't do nothing about your Facebook page.
They might help. They can help.
Somebody.
Metro needs to
like
talk
Metro,
to
Meta, somebody.
Because
Anybody.
Metro's taking the Meta workers to work. So, get it right. But I'm going to hand the mic over to Rose Red to further the announcements of what's going on here with us in Chicago. Rose, take it away.
Sure. Well, like I usually do, first of all, I want to thank everybody that's come out to the shows that we had this past week. I was out at the Hard Rock, which was a great experience. They had the Invincible Michael Jackson tour going on while I was there, and a Motown show. So it was a packed house. It was an interesting experience. Don't start with me. Don't start, okay? Like I said, an interesting experience playing out there, but I'm about to throw these stickers at you. Oh my God. You're wrong for that. But
She played the slow version. She played the slow dance version. She played the slow dance version at the Hard Rock Cafe, y'all.
Leave me alone.
We got an update from DJ 7 on the line. He's saying that the Bears are winning now.
What? Go team.
We got a short show, so let's keep it going. Keep it rolling.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. Go Bears. Go Bears.
Go Bears.
Yes. But yeah, and then we were out at View, or whatever you want to call it, Ron. View. VU. If you say so. Yeah, with Miguel Miggs and Boo Williams was out there, Stacey Kidd, Wayne Williams. Boo was at View. Yes, he was.
But
and he played a great set. Him and Glenn Underground went back to back. Yeah, and Miguel Miggs did his thing. It was great. So yeah, thank you to everyone that came out for that. It was a spectacular night, or day / night. And then this week, I'm gonna be honored to be the mistress of ceremonies for the Chicago Latina Expo, and that is the 13th and 14th, and that is at Malcolm X College. So come on out. I think it's from 12 to 5 on both days. I will be playing both days, and that's at 1900 West Jackson Boulevard. So come on out and check it out. There's going to have a ton of panelists and female speakers and tons of events. Miss USA is going to be out there. So
Miss USA. Is this going to be in the auditorium?
You are on open mic, you know that.
Sure.
I'm just saying,
Sure.
because those of you who have not
it's a huge
been
event,
to
so
Malcolm X.
I have not. So you tell me better than I'm not sure.
Well, I'm just because if you haven't been to Malcolm X College, if it's going to be in the auditorium, it's actually pretty large. So.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing that and checking it out. So come join me out there.
That'd be kind of cool.
All right. What is going on over here? I feel like I missed
Passing
something.
the gauntlet.
I feel like I missed something.
Is that all of your announcements?
You got that right, David.
For this week, yes.
Okay,
For this week.
for this week.
We'll talk about next week.
Next week. Okay, let's pass the gauntlet over to Luiz Fueggo. Luiz, what do you have going on next week? Not next month. Next week.
Okay, next week.
Next week.
It's going to be actually with a few of the booth members. I'm going to be accompanied. This event is, obviously by Elle and Gabe G, called Elevated Music. It's going to be at Humboldt Park on the Luis Marin Munoz Drive, which is just a little bit north of Division Street. This coming Saturday, there's going to be a bunch of by the baseball fields for those who don't like to read street signs.
I was
and
hoping
it's
to
just
come
going to
out
be like
for
a full
that
day
one.
from 11 to, I believe, 9 o'clock. It's just going to be
Very
just beaten across the board. We're going to have Gabe G and Tony Technique doing the back-to-back that they haven't done since college.
I might
Okay?
have to come check that
That's
out after the
wonderful.
expo tomorrow.
And
or
then
that
and
day.
then what else? I'm going to be doing a back-to-back with Reach the World Entertainment's RTW.
I definitely got to check that out.
There's a few. I don't have the flyer in front of me, but
You'd think once a week would be enough. You know? I gotta.
He's building it up.
You coming
Sunday,
back
Sunday,
for
Sunday.
more.
sounds like one of those commercials for a tractor pull or something. It's great. Sunday. So Pat Fee, your wife is Bunny, gonna be doing back to back. Esteban and Vincent Ross.
Nice.
Vincent R. He's coming without the beard this time. And then Mega Mathis with Brian Trent. Now that's a big one right there. And then we got Viraj Chef
Nice.
and Uncle Sam. All right, they're gonna be beating it all up. It's gonna be all day in Humboldt Park, just north of Division Street, right on Luis Marin Munoz Drive by the baseball field. It's gonna be just south of the mini Wrigley Field.
Wow.
And that's what I got for this week.
Okay. And that wraps it up, right?
Well, I mean, Bobby's got
For this
more
week?
stuff that I'm involved
Yes.
in, but I'm gonna let him tell it.
Yes.
Okay. So that wraps it up for what's going on this week. Please check us out on social media and or you can check on DaBooth312.com for all of that information that we just passed you. That is up there right now. All of those promos, so with the addresses and times, if you need that information so you can make sure you can get to those locations where these festivals are going on, these events, make sure you do so. Again, you can get all of that information on DaBooth312.com, which we just passed. So, hey, we are moving on with bigger and better things. The summer is rolling out, and we're going to go to a commercial break right quick, and then we're going to come back with our first guest.
Yes.
Who's going first? Did we ever determine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't.
HouseHeadSpeakz.
Okay.
Will speak.
HouseHeadSpeakz will
About
speak.
house.
And he got a
All
lot
night
to
long.
say, y'all.
And his head will be on camera.
He got a lot
And
to
it's
say.
going to be on camera.
That's all I'm going to say.
Again, he is, so HouseHeadSpeakz is coming up next. Yeah. We're going to take a commercial break, pay some bills, and then we'll be back with the man, the myth, of the hour. So stay tuned. Like I said, please share, get it out there. This is DaBooth312.com, 88.9 FM, WIT. Rob, take us away.
I think I could do that.
Okay.
All right, guys, stick around right here for more to come. When we come back, we're going to get to know Mr. HouseHeadSpeakz. We'll find out how he got into the scene and what he's doing now. Make sure you guys stick around here for the best sounds of the underground. DaBooth312, broadcast now, WIT, 88.9 from Chicago, and WOUI, DaBooth312.com.
Hey, I thought you and the boys were doing some environmental cleanup thing today.
We are.
Well, it looks more like you're going fishing.
We are.
And that's how you're helping the environment?
Mm-hmm.
Fishing?
Uh-huh.
And that's the example you're setting for our children.
Yep.
Well, then I guess I'll go shopping to, save the rainforest or something.
Conservation is easy. Every time you purchase a fishing license or register your boat, you're helping to preserve our nation's coastlines, lakes, rivers, and streams, protecting memories for generations to come. To learn about all the ways your participation in boating and fishing help the environment, visit takemefishing.org/conservation.
Reaching the World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the DaBooth312. All right, guys. Time of the hour, we're going to get to know our guest right here. Our first guest, Mr. HouseHeadSpeakz.
What's up, fam?
Now watch him stay quiet, right?
Such an honor and a pleasure to be here, and thank you all for inviting me. I am beyond floored at this moment.
Well, you know, bro, your name, since I met you, your name does not elude you. So meaning everything I've heard about you is positive, and everything, you know, that you've shown me as far as your love for house music and why you do what you're doing is, you know, right on point. I love that. So, and, you know, that's why it was so easy to say, hey, I think I should invite you to become a member of the booth. And, you know, we couldn't make it fit, but we got you fitted with the Red Lab. So you're part of the family anyway.
I still appreciate the booth inviting me here, and but I am also thrilled to be with Red Lab. I know that was a major fit for me, and I'm looking forward to doing my debut and bang it out.
He finna bang it out on Monday. He's already been on the show. You're gonna hear him play today as well. So let's get right into the nitty gritty. Let's talk about HouseHeadSpeakz. Where does the name come from? What is? Let everybody know what you're synonymous for, and then how you've evolved to. That's the best way to put it.
Well, short version. I love doing the short version. I've been in the scene for going on seven decades now. I started as a dancer, used to be a regular at, you know, most all the clubs out here in Chicago. Then progressed to blogging, and that's how HouseHeadSpeakz got his name. It was spelled differently, you know. And then I went from there to promoting my own little events. And then in 2017, progressed to became a DJ. I figured this would be the next level for me, and now I've been doing this ever since. And discovered Twitch around 2020 during the pandemic, and been on that ever since. So if anybody wants to know what type of DJ I am, I consider myself an underground DJ, but I'm also mainly a Twitch DJ. That's what I always tell people. I'm a Twitch DJ who also plays out.
Okay. Now with you being a Twitch DJ, for those that don't know, and I'll have you explain that in more intricate detail, he is also one of the guys that does these raid trains. Now, for those that are not familiar with what a raid train is, can you please give the audience a definition of what a raid train is? What's that all about?
Well, mainly a Twitch raid train consists of a group of DJs have a scheduled slot, and then once one DJ plays, then before his set ends, then he raids over to the next DJ on his channel, and he or she is already playing, and then that trade goes on and on until the last DJ, you know, finishes off their slot. So it's an opening. It's just like if you out, there's an open DJ, there's a, you know, group of headliners or people in the middle, and then there's your closing DJ. So raid train also fits that scenario.
And you guys basically, you're not at a club or an event place. You're at your own homes, but everybody's tuning in, supporting that DJ while it's their time to play, correct?
That is correct. And you don't also have to like tune in if you're busy. I mean, we also have what we call lurkers, which is mostly people who is listening in while they're doing their business at home, or they may be out on their phones or what have you. So they're out there. They'll usually go on the chat and say, yeah, I'm lurking, which means I'm listening in. I'm just doing other things and stuff
so
like
it
that.
ain't the same as stalking then. Okay.
Visual stalking.
Yeah, visual stalking. No, it ain't that. No.
I got a feeling somebody's
Just trying to clarify.
No, they just, it's just that they let you know that, hey, we are here, we are tuned in. It's just that, we might not be on the chat.
Okay. She says the difference between lurking and stalking. Stalking, they don't want you to know that they're lurking. We let you know that we're watching you. Okay,
exactly.
I got you.
Exactly.
Right. We've experienced that here.
Right.
Okay, so now let's tie in when you were, because you were telling me before you've done some when you were doing your the name just left my head when you were doing well, you do your rant and raves now, but when you were writing, doing your blogging, that's the word I was trying to remember.
There you go.
You had blogged for about a lot of people in the industry, some big names, some upcoming names, and you got notoriety from that. How did that tie into you crossing over into the DJ side?
Well, when you've been surrounded by DJs for a long period of time and you blogged them, and also I had a radio show, several radio shows that I was hosting, and I had DJs who I featured. So, of course, when you're watching these magnificent people doing what they do and the passion and the fire that they do it, you're going to get the bug. I don't care what anybody says. If you've been around something for so long, you're going, like Gloria Estefan says, the rhythm's going to get you, and it will. So you're going to catch the bug, and that's what happened to me. I feel that was my next step. That was my next level, is to become a DJ. And of course, you can't do it by yourself. You need somebody who's going to show you the ropes and things of that nature. And I was fortunate to have somebody that did just that. And then I just took it from there. But the good thing that I can say that probably sets me apart from other young and upcoming DJs, I already had a name. I already had a brand. Mm-hmm. The only thing I did with HouseHeadSpeakz is I made it into one word, and I just added Z on the end instead of an S. Because HouseHeadSpeakz was my blog name. Okay. So I just turned my blog name into my DJ name. And that's one of the things that I learned when you're marketing and you brand yourself, you don't change unless you have to. You don't change your brand that has given you dividends for so long.
You've already created that step. Why step back and create a new one?
Exactly. So instead of me starting from scratch, I just took what was there, add a few adjustments and pushed it on.
Okay. So with the raid trains and being a Twitch DJ, has that gotten you exposure outside of social media? Do you play? You played at the Red Lab, but where do you play out? Have you branched out and played out of state, overseas, out of the country? What is it? What's some of the accolades that you've gotten from DJing?
Let me put it to you. Let me put it to you this way. Within 2 years of learning how to DJ, I had my first international gig in Toronto.
Okay.
And been playing there ever since. In fact, I can play at any time. I know people, they know me. All I have to do is let them know I'm in town. And if they ask me if I want to play, they'll hook me up, and I'm able to play there. And that's one of the things that I enjoy, knowing that you don't have to be confined to your home studio or your home base. You can take the skills you have. People is going to notice what you do and who you are as a person and as a DJ and as a person who loves music. And then that can transition into playing out. I have played in a couple of festivals here in Chicago. And then last year, I played at a Chicago meetup where it was Twitch DJs. We went to we played at a couple of venues here. That happened this year. And then just last month, I played at Montrose Beach for the first time. I never thought I would ever play a beach party. I've been to them, never thought that I would be able to play it. So I was fortunate to do that. So yeah, it can transition. That's why I tried to tell new incoming DJs that, don't be stagnant. Don't be stuck in one place. You can take what you have, and if you connect yourself with the right sort, sky's the limit.
Well, I like that you said that, tell them about the new DJs, because we have a lot of older DJs that are block famous. So they're so famous on their block or right in their small community. They're so scared to leave that because they have to basically start all over. They don't have everyone cheering for them right away. They can't, you got to open up the doors. You got to be able to open yourself to everybody, not be afraid of just leaving the basement or leaving your block and that one house party that you do. And, you consider yourself, you're a standing room only type DJ and everyone is there for you. But that's because it's the same 10 people. They're there all the time. Go out to the world. The world is big. Get out there and, don't be afraid to do that. So I'm happy that you at least let people know, hey, don't be afraid to shine and, get it out there. So
of course, I look at it like this. I feel that I am unique. And the reason why I say that I'm unique is because that why, new DJs is trying to go out to the clubs and, try to hobnob with, the promoters or other fellow DJs who was throwing parties to see if they can get on. All I have to do is turn on my OBS, join the Ray Train, and I can play in front of, I can play no matter if it's either 4 people or 45 people that could be viewing me and listening in.
Or 400.
Or 400.
Because they can change with the
exactly.
literally the snap of a finger.
Yeah.
It could change because that one person that likes you shares you.
Exactly.
And now 1 million people
exactly.
see you worldwide.
And not only that, you get to record it and then you could repost it. You have a YouTube channel. So now it can be watched over and over to multitudes in different countries. So, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I record all my sets on SoundCloud. So even though if somebody happens to miss me playing live, they can always go to SoundCloud and listen to me. And, if they're working or in their gym or whatever the case may be. I didn't had people who came on when I was live. I said, I discovered you because I listened to you on SoundCloud. Wow, I didn't know you was doing. So, it's like you can get an audience. Just don't limit yourself for gaining an audience. The audience don't have to be live. It can be someone who's in the privacy in their own home.
Absolutely.
And that's the one thing that Twitch recognized. That's why they created a DJ category, because it wasn't one. It just started about a couple months ago. Because I guess what everybody probably thought when things start opening up, that the viewership was going to drop and then DJs was going to fall off and stuff like that. And it was the total opposite.
All right, absolutely. All right, so HouseHeadSpeakz, what can we expect to hear from you during your mix?
Ooh, well, I think for this point, I think I'm going to throw some Afro.
Afro?
Yeah.
All right.
Now, real
Sounds
quick,
good.
tell them where can everybody find you and follow you at on social media? What platforms?
Okay. I'm on Twitch. My YouTube channel is on HouseHeadSpeakz. If you want to try to find out all my platforms, go to my website, which is www.househeadspeaksdj.com, and you can go to all my platforms.
All right, so HouseHeadSpeakz, that speaks with a Z, not an S, so make sure you spell it right. It's all one word. It's all one word. All right, guys, so stick around right here for more to come. When we come back, you're going to hear the sounds of HouseHeadSpeakz. For the best sounds of the underground right here in the DaBooth312, broadcast now WIT 88.9 FM Chicago and WOUI, DaBoothRadio.com.
The NLS Braille and Audio Reading Download, or BARD, web-based service and BARD mobile app give patrons the freedom to NLS Braille and Audio Reading Download, or BARD
Web-based program for
give
searching
patrons
for
the
books
freedom the NLS
and for
Braille and Audio Reading Download, or BARD.
next
The NLS Braille and Audio Reading Download, or BARD, web-based service and BARD mobile app give patrons the freedom to read their way, listen to their stories.
BARD is this beautiful web-based program for searching for books and for the ability to download them.
Now, this next step with BARD Mobile has just been a tremendous innovation.
It's a great way to have a book with you without carrying a book.
Wherever I go, BARD Mobile, the library services is with me.
When you discover you have an impairment, it can change your life. So take a little time to find the resources that are going to help you restore what you've lost.
For more information about the National Library Service for the Blind and Physically Handicapped Library of Congress, visit loc.gov/thatallmayread or call 1-888-NLS-READ.
Regional World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth.
just wanted to make music, we invented the drum. When we marched in battle, we marched to the drum. When we prayed, we worshipped, it was to the beat of the drum. And when we wanted to tell stories of long, long ago, the drum would be there to help us along. All countries, all cultures, all people share the drum. And live to
rompe los cueros, el que le gusta meterse donde quiera, ahí sin miedo. Estaba ciego y ahora veo, y ahora te digo claro, no hay nada de juego. Cógelo con take it, and let me see you shake it. That's what we call sacude, letting go that fake shit. Con mi palo santo y fumando franto, me quedo tranquilo y a ti te canto. Limpieza, con los santos no se juega, en la brega con Luis Vega, pa' que tú lo sepas, lo que te hace falta, melao y un poco salsa, bien virado, so ten cuidado papá, cuando te a mi casa. Oye lo que te conviene, escúchame bien, nene. No te pongas guapo, chacho, porque Cristo viene. Y ahí te dejo, tú sabes que yo te quiero. Nos fuimos pa'l cielo, Capicú y el bandolero. Suelta, suelta, suelta. Sacude. Suelta, suelta, suelta. Sacude. Suelta, suelta. Sacude. Suelta, suelta.
I'm Tiffany. I have some tips for you on how to quit smoking like I did. First, I did some reading about it. I found a lot of great advice on how to quit smoking and picked out the ways I thought would work best for me. I started by setting a quit date. Then I threw out my ashtrays, lighters, and matches. I did other things too, like exercising more, and it worked. But I'd still get cravings, especially on long car rides. To help me with that, I put a picture of my mother in my car. She died of lung cancer from smoking cigarettes when I was only 16. Now I have a 16-year-old daughter. That picture of my mother reminds me that I don't want to miss all the things my daughter is going to do in her life, including turning 17.
You can quit. For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and CDC.
Over 50,000 police officers are assaulted on the job each year, leading to injuries and death. This is the reality they deal with when making contact with the public. Another reality is that if someone doesn't comply with a lawful order or uses force against them, police may have to use sufficient force in response to obtain compliance. Use of force is always ugly. Nobody likes it, especially police, and nobody knows how it will turn out. Spread the word. For de-escalation to work, both parties must de-escalate. And de-escalation isn't necessary if there is no escalation. Help police by not escalating. Don't attack or try to disarm an officer. Whether it's getting asked a question, getting a citation, or getting arrested, don't argue, don't resist, don't flee. After the encounter has been resolved is the time to address any complaints. Comply now, complain later. Keep everybody safe. This message brought to you by the National Police Association. To learn more about how to help law enforcement accomplish its goals, visit nationalpolice.org.
Regional World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to DaBooth312, broadcasting now WIIT 88.9 FM Chicago and WOUI, DaBoothRadio.com. All right, guys, if you're just tuning in right now, you missed out on a great mix by our first guest right here.
That Jeffrey Osborne was on point.
HouseHeadSpeakz, that speaks with a Z, threw down on ones and twos for you guys, giving you that nice afro set.
That Jeffrey Osborne was on point.
Yeah, definitely a great set. All right, real quick before we get into our next interview with our next guest here, we want to give a couple birthday shout-outs real quick. First of all, I want to say CeCe Peniston's birthday is today, so happy birthday, CeCe.
Yeah. Finally, it happened to her. It happened to her. At least she's not searching.
She might be.
Maybe. Well, it also happened to another very, very, very good friend of ours. One of our resident DJs here, DJ Dave C, is also his birthday.
What's up? Oh, Miggity Maestro.
Must be hooking
Happy
frío.
birthday, old man. We definitely miss you and hope to get you back in the studio again soon, brother.
Especially if you remember how to get here. It's been a while.
I
we
mean,
might
you
have to
know.
leave some breadcrumbs.
We can send them a map.
A Google map drop, a pen, so he can remember how to get here because it's been so long. The trail is dusted.
I know, right?
Happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday.
Ouch.
But we definitely miss you, Dave C, and hopefully you're enjoying your birthday, brother.
And Dave C was just at Hard Rock Cafe last night playing, and he's got a Sunday afternoon grooves, I believe, next week.
Right.
So our very own Chris Lara is at Cerise. Cerise.
We can't get
tomato.
get VU Voodoo right. We can't get Cerise right. We can't get nothing right. But make sure you guys go out and support and show some love.
Cerise.
At Cerise. That's
At
right.
Cerise right now.
That's right.
He's playing right now.
Right. And then also, talking about events and everything, we have our next guest right here, Bobby Afterlife. If you want to talk about events, this man is definitely the one you want to talk to because this man does a lot of major events. He's always busy. But fortunately, we were lucky enough to get him in the studio. We had to hold him down, tie him down in the back of the room before we got him in here. So he couldn't go nowhere. We got guards standing at the door, so he can't run out yet. But you know what? We get to hear from him. So, Bobby, thank you so much for coming in, bro.
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Most definitely, brother. We've always heard nothing but good things about you, and we love everything you've done. For some of you that may not know that, we've worked with Afterlife before. We did cross promotions. Nico, one of your members, brought us in before, and we worked together with you guys. We're always happy to support everything that you've been doing, man. We definitely appreciate what you guys do for the scene and the efforts and everything
Absolutely,
you do.
man. We appreciate you guys, too. Love the station, love the show,
Well, we appreciate that. So let's talk a little bit about your history, how you got into the music and everything, man. Let all of our viewers know.
Man, I think I was 17 years old. I was a senior in high school, and I was tagging along to house parties with Eric Johnson, who goes by Tsunami now. And my parents wanted me to go be a good college boy and be an accountant. But instead, what I did was I waited until the middle of the night, and I bought his turntables off of him, and I snuck them into their basement. And the rest was basically history at that point. I ended up going to Michigan State, dropped out after a year, went to Columbia College right here for music business. And,
That's where my son is right now. Okay.
Yeah, well, it's a great school here.
Oh, yeah.
So I've been just doing it since,
Yeah, Tony Techniques went there as well, so he knows about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Most
Well, hey, we
Cool.
got alumni in the house. Your son's about to become an alumni. He's an alumni.
Right.
all of us could be alumni too sometime, you know.
Yeah.
So has that degree panned off?
You know, I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like
Didn't do nothing for him. Okay. All that money and nothing.
It's collecting a nice dust spot on the wall right now.
You know, it's about the connections you make when you're in school and the networking more than the piece of paper. And I mean, I did meet a lot of great people in the music industry, all different genres. And I think it definitely has helped me get to where I am today, for sure.
I'm really happy you said that because that's something I preach to my kids. I've always told them all the time. This world, unfortunately, but it's true, it's 90% of who you know, 10% of what you know. And, you know, knowledge is power definitely is important, but socializing, networking, and keeping that network, you never know when down the line you may cross paths together and may benefit you. So absolutely, college is a great place for that as well, especially not only for the ones who are in your line of focus for education, but also others as well. And that's a great analogy of it too, is that working together, the uni aspect goes so much further. So I'm happy you brought that up because, again, that just speaks on what I've been preaching for a long time, is that networking in the uni really does pay off and help. So, you know, I'm definitely happy to hear you say that, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
So speaking of events, I know you got some events coming up, and you want to start talking a little bit about those?
Yeah, I mean, we have our featured event of this month is actually on September 28th. We're throwing a music festival called Summer's Last Dance, and that's going to be out in Aurora, Illinois, in and around the venue, the Piazza. We're doing, the headliner is 8-Track. Morgan Page is also playing. Bad Boy Bill and Richard Vision are doing a back-to-back set, which would be super cool. A little vintage house connections. From the bass elements of things, we have Manic Focus, we have the Sponges, DJ Icy, the Booty Breaks legend, and of course, Luiz Fueggo.
Our very own.
Yeah, I was tapped on the shoulder by Bobby to go ahead and play the silent disco. This is going to be like a new experience for me because I've never played a silent disco. I'm a real sound guy, so it's like even when I spin, I got one ear open, one ear closed on the headphones. You know, like some of us older cats do. So I know that Ron has mentioned playing a couple of silent discos and how much fun he had at one of those. So I kind of look forward to the experience there. I mean, this is like a day party. It starts pretty early during the day. It's just going to be running all day, right? So
Correct.
Yep.
So we started at 11 a.m. and we're actually going all the way out till 2 a.m. So it's
it's a 14-hour event.
We'll see who's in for the long haul. You know, I know we have multiple.
It's like a mini
staff
rave
changes.
almost.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, pretty much.
Time slots to come very soon.
Well, I'm just talking about the time frame. That's all. I'm not talking about the size of it, of the event. I'm talking about just the time frame. That's a mini rave because, you know, if you know about raves, those things went on for hours to days. So.
Go on Friday, come home Monday.
Right?
You know?
Yeah, exactly. No, that's great. You know, you got a killer lineup and a lot of great music. And I mean, you do so many events, man. When did you start doing your first event?
I would think I was doing events probably almost right off the jump. That's you know, I know when everybody gets into DJing, there's a lot of different avenues, right? I kind of came in almost from the event promoter side of it and kind of spiraled that into DJing. Like I said, I was going to house parties, this, that, and the other. And then kind of when I really started to spin, instead of having to play that game to go suck up to the promoter or go support 900 times before you get your first slot, we just kind of said, no, we're gonna throw our own parties. We're gonna captivate our audience. We're gonna put our spin on it. So I think the first spot I ever did was a place called Mullins in Lisle, which is no longer there. There's a gentleman by the name of Ryan Harris, who's a couple years older than us, and he thought it was a great idea to let me and Tsunami set a DJ booth up on the roof and DJ over a beer garden. And they would shimmy us little buckets full of beer and let us get hammered up there while playing it. And then we would climb a ladder down with all the gear at the end of the night. It was great.
But you said it's closed now?
Yeah. It's shocking, really.
Dang.
I was 19. I don't know.
Wow, nice,
Yeah,
nice.
that was probably the first party we ever threw. For sure.
And it's pretty much just uphill since then, right? I mean,
Yeah, ups and downs, right? As is the music industry in general, but I
Right.
think that's what makes it fun, you know?
Right. Oh, absolutely. No, definitely. And, again, we've been watching you for some years and participating with you guys as far as the promotions and everything. So we know you guys definitely been doing a lot of great stuff, and I think, with your network, obviously people will definitely know about it. So,
I mean, he doesn't just do house parties too. He's thrown events where he's had heavy metal bands and rock groups and pop groups.
Yep. Actually, this coming Friday, we're doing a hip hop show. It's the 6th anniversary of an indoor series we do called the Midwest Legends, and Bone Thugs and Harmony's headlining it.
Wow.
So that will be. If you guys want tickets, I got you. That's this Friday at the Piazza, and we do that one every year. It's always really well received, and we put a lot of local up and coming hip hop acts and small record labels on that too. So it's more of, instead of just going to a concert, going back to the networking thing, it's more of an artist showcase, and each artist kind of has their own little booth and a little section after their sets, so that we could all kind of network within our fan bases and get exposures. A lot of people have honestly benefited from this show over the course of the year, so that's what's exciting about it.
You got to do one with Twister. You got to keep it Chicago.
Oh, we've done a million shows with Twister.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So-
He's a riot, man. He's a great performer for sure.
Okay.
So
You
you've
also
done some
at
stuff.
some point had bought Paul Oakenfold out here, hadn't you?
We did. I actually have a really funny story about this. Back in April, we had Paul Oakenfold come out for the 30 years of Perfecto tour. He was super awesome, super great to work with. And after the show, we're standing on stage, and this lady in the crowd is like pointing at him and pointing at us, and she has this bag. And I said, "Do you want me to grab that for you?" And he's like, "Yeah, please get it." So I give him the bag. And she's like, "Oh, take a picture. It's from my daughter." I go, "Oh, Paul, she wants a picture." And there's a picture of me pointing at Paul, him holding this bag and smiling. And as we're walking off the stage back to the green room, he goes, "Open that up. What's in there?" I open it up. It was actually court papers. He got served. And it was a, and he thought he thought it was funny. He doesn't care really about anything. He's great in that regard. But it was a track that him and why am I drawing a blank on who wrote the track? Oh, Carl Cox put out in like 1989. They never got the proper licensing for the vocals that they used, and this guy had tracked it down. And he was suing them years later.
Wow.
So he on the way back to the hotel, he goes, "Watch this." And he connects to the speakerphone of the car, and he calls Carl Cox. He's like, "Hey, mate, guess what? We're getting sued." And they had a good laugh about it.
I'd like to get to that level where I can laugh about I'm getting sued.
I know, right?
Yeah, if somebody's taking me to court,
You got a
I'm
good
gonna
legal
be
team,
crying.
then it's laughable.
I'm going to be crying if I'm going to court.
From what I understand, Carl Cox has an infectious laugh. It's like if he laughs, then it's like the rest of the room is just laughing. So.
Hey, Bobby, so out of all the events you've done so far, I'm sure there's plenty to come, a plethora of events to come.
That's the theme
Which one
word
would you
today.
say is your most iconic event to have thrown?
Oh man, that's kind of a crazy question, but one that sticks out in my mind is, I can't even remember the year it was, but there was a spot in Arlington Heights called the House of Music and Entertainment. It used to have this immaculately awesome back room that held about 2,000 people, and a front room that held about 900 or so. And when I was still in the group Kings of Class, we were asked to present this New Year's Eve party. And at the time, that's when those kind of big room, like frat boy house producers, Milk and Cookies, were still coming up. And there was a bunch of other like local duos. That was like the theme within the Chicago scene at the time. And we got everybody on this bill. And then the best thing ever happened. There was a massive snowstorm, so no one wanted to drive to Chicago. So we won by default. And we did about 2,500 people packed in this place. Wow. And I remember just doing the countdown for the ball drop and just looking out into the sea of people, and I was like, wow, this is one of the coolest things I've ever done, for sure.
Awesome.
Nice.
And I'm sure you're hoping to succeed that as well. And
You most definitely. We've had crowds bigger than that, but that, for whatever reason, that
was the
crowd
best,
was like
most
just
memorable.
so into being there. And every song you played, it was like they wanted that next drop. They
Nice.
wanted more. When I was on the mic, anything I asked, like the whole crowd was following it and doing it. It was just very engaging. I think that's what made it cool.
that makes for all. I hate to speak for all of us, but honestly, I think I can for all the DJs are out there performing. That really helps us. I mean, the hype, people getting into it, seeing that what you're doing is making such an impact on this crowd and everything. It definitely is enlightening for us. So, yeah, that's a great feeling. So,
Yeah, most definitely.
What about you, Ron? What do you got for?
I was going to say, so who, if you're allowed to say it, who is in your sites that you're trying to network with or do an event with that you just haven't done one yet? Who is that artist that you're really trying to lasso in?
Weirdly enough, I've been plagued by this band. They're one of my favorite bands, and I've had them booked, and something's come up, and they haven't been able to do the show, and it's happened 4 times, and it's that band by the name of Eve 6. You guys remember them?
Okay.
I guess they still play shows here and there, so I'm not giving up yet. I just there was Sound Talent Group now, so I just shot another email, thrown another Hail Mary out there, so hopefully we'll get them locked up.
Okay. So, with that, what inspiring advice, if there was somebody that is looking at following in your footsteps, like, hey, I want to be a promoter, I want to be an event planner, and do what you're doing to get their name in that kind of atmosphere that you're in, what would be your biggest advice to that person?
You really just have to do something that you're passionate about, right? Because essentially, if you're a promoter, event planner, etc., your main goal is to sell tickets. And how awful is it to try to sell something that you yourself don't believe in? So I see so many of these young promoters that just live and die off these trends, and I'm absolutely convinced that they die out because they're doing what they think is cool instead of just doing what they love and making it cool. Mm-hmm. And there's a pretty distinct difference there, right? Because if you're feeling it, you're going to think about it and find unique angles and ways to present that, I don't know, it's your brainchild, right? So present your vision to the public and people are going to see it for what it is. It's just pure raw emotion, right? But if you're like, oh, this is a TikTok trend, I'm going to get this. Yeah, I mean, you guys were just making jokes about that Hawk Tuah girl, right? But think about it, right? Then every club that's a bottle service, mainstream club in the world started giving that girl all sorts of money to come say one phrase on the microphone. That's not a sustainable business model, right? So you're always just going to be chasing that next thing, chasing that next thing, chasing that next thing, and then you don't have ownership of anything. You don't have yourself at all.
So you can have credit to say, hey, I started that.
Right. And then you're just at the whim of the agents or the other people, So.
Those are some super inspired words. Super
So
inspired.
what kept you from getting complacent in this business? Like you said, some people are looking for that quick and easy because it's the easier thing to do. What inspired you to stay on the path that you're on?
I think I stay pretty diverse, right? And I guess getting to the point where I'm at now, it often was super confusing, even to myself, to be honest. Am I a DJ? Am I a promoter? Do I do house music? Do we do hip hop? Do we do rock? Do we have a clothing line? Are we a charity company? Because we've done so many different things. And I think now it's paying dividends because we didn't shoot up in one area or one genre or one thing. It's kind of been steady. Mm-hmm. And now we do a lot of different things. And it keeps me extremely busy. And I have different people I work with on each of these things. To stay trendy and whatnot too. I have a company called Emporia Marketing that's really helped me kind of stay in touch with more of the youth and kind of rebranded our stuff on social media. I have an older company called We Are Music that I do a lot of hip hop with, that I learned the whole roots of that genre from because I didn't really come up with too much hip hop influence. So they kind of guide me in that direction. And it's really just about working with a multitude of people that keeps it fresh to me,
Okay.
Oh, it's definitely, again, goes back to your network. I mean, a great network, can take you on the right paths. And as it seems like it has, man. So very happy for you, bro. Very happy you did it. Any other events that you have coming up that you want to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, we got a bunch of stuff, but just to highlight real quick, another one I'm super excited for is I feel like in this market specifically, there's a fan base for breakbeat, but no one does a ton of breakbeat shows. So we have the Crystal Method coming, and they're doing a set with Rabbit in the Moon. And then Keith McKenzie from 1111 Records is opening it up. So I think that will be a super unique and cool show as well.
Okay.
I'm still stuck on Crystal Method.
I think he was stuck on crystal meth.
Get busy, child.
Yeah. But so Bobby, how can people find out more about what events you got coming up and what's going on?
Yeah, so it's just the website is afterlifechi.com, and that's also our social handle on everything. It's just at afterlifeshy.
All right.
So you heard him. You could follow him on social media. You could keep in tabs with those events. And, please stay in touch with us because, bro, we've been friends with you here at the booth for some years now. So,
yeah, most definitely.
There's some other things in the works that we can't talk about right now that I wish we could displurge, but we can't.
We'll wait for October.
Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait. So, any other things that, you want to last minute shout outs to anybody?
You guys for having me.
Hey, thank you.
And that's I was honored enough to come on your show on Friday night. That was super cool.
Thank you so much. And for those that hadn't seen the show, we're waiting on YouTube to stop their preliminary games of copyright disclosure.
I was told that was my fault. So we'll see how that went.
No,
it was Rob's fault.
Yeah, it was Rob's fault. Yeah, we'll blame it on Rob. So you'll see that show up on YouTube shortly, but it is on Mixcloud right now, so you can listen to, Mr. Bobby Afterlife playing on the Red Lab from Friday night because he jammed out with us. So with that, we look forward to having you back soon. We look forward to promoting your venues and ventures. Keep us in mind, when you're thinking about those house events that you're going to throw. We'd love to be a part of that. So
yeah, you guys definitely should.
Definitely. So, Rob, you want to take us to a commercial break so we could get in the mix with our last resident DJ, Luiz Fueggo, on the ones and twos, or Mr. Crystal Meth.
Mr. Crystal
DJ CM.
Oh,
You
man.
just saw the super
No
haters.
problem. All right, guys, stick around here for more to come. Don't forget to check out Afterlife Shy, CHI. Definitely want to find out what event's going on. So make sure if you reach out to Bobby Afterlife, you let him know that you first heard about him right here on DaBooth312. Make sure you guys stick around here for more to come for the final mix, resident mix, by our very own Luiz Fueggo, who's going to throw down ones and twos for the best sounds of the underground right here in DaBooth312, broadcast now WIT 88.9 FM Chicago, NWOUI, DaBoothRadio.com.
In the beginning there was Jack, and Jack had a groove, and from this groove came the grooves of all grooves. And while one day viciously throwing down on his box, Jack boldly declared, "Let there be house. Let there be house. Once you enter my house, it then becomes our house and our house music. And you see, no one man owns house."
Most of us start every day with good intentions, and then everyday life can get in the way.
Maybe next time.
Especially when it comes to getting enough exercise. By the time you get ready for work, get the kids ready for school, get the kids to school, get yourself to work, run some errands after work, make dinner, and get ready to do it all over again. When are you supposed to find time for a workout or even a walk? What if you could take care of your daily responsibilities and get the exercise you need to stay healthy all at the same time? Experts say with more opportunities to walk, bike, or take public transportation, exercise would become part of our daily routine, lowering obesity rates, cutting healthcare costs, and giving ourselves and our children a chance to lead longer, healthier lives. It's not impossible, but it will take good planning to make active living part of our everyday lives. Learn more at planning.org. That's planning.org. A message from this station and the American Planning Association.
Reaching the World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth.
Happy birthday to Rob Wade again. That's happy birthday to our producer and host, Rob Wade. So happy birthday.
I can't control it. I can't control it. I can't control it. Now it's making me hot. I can't control it, now my body won't stop. I can't control it. I can't control it. I can't control it. I can't control it. I feel it inside my mind. You like the way I sound? You turn my love around. Cast your faith up to the sky, 'cause now it's time to say goodbye.
sound of house. This is the sound of house. This is the sound of house.